Hey, what's going on? Pastor Ryan here. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you to those who are praying. And if you're just now learning about us, please jump on board and pray for us. I'm super excited about this. We believe that you belong and you are loved at Heart Church, regardless of what life looks like, where you come from, what color you are, what background you come from, whether you have a great job, whether you have no job. We believe that all hearts matter. I have to give a couple shout outs to my father-in-law, Doug Pierce. Every Tuesday we meet, pray, and just our relationship and being intentional about praying for our churches, FIMC of Madison, Mississippi, and Heart Church of Brandon, Mississippi. It's been so good for us to pray and to connect and share and vision. Father-in-law, my friend, accountability, I love you so much. Thank you for believing in me. You are a huge part of this. And Dwight and Marshall, Dwight Nash and Marshall Dagg, man, these guys are excellent. We've been reading books together. We've been praying for one another. We've been, studying together. And Dwight has done an excellent job with leading us. And it's really neat to be able to partner with him. He's a great fit. But the last couple weeks have been phenomenal. We have been doing a lot of stuff. We've been doing outreaches, relational meetings, and basically these outreaches are for the community. And then the next week we'll have relational meetings, and we're trying to fold people in. The outreach is, hey, get them there. Relational meeting is saying, hey, let's go a little deeper with who we are, what we believe, and this is why we're here. This is why we're coming to Brandon as Heart Church. I have met with so many people, excellent people, that I believe that God is setting up to partner with us in this launch team that we're trying to create. We're trying to get about 50 people on the launch team, and we are working towards that. It's so neat. The last couple weeks, trying to get a venue for our next outreach. And so I'm driving around. It's Monday. I need to get something nailed down that day. And I just talked to the owner of a venue, wedding venue, the Friday before, and I'm on my way home. I'm discouraged, hadn't found out anything yet. And so I said, I'm going to go by the venue, the wedding venue area, to see if I can just talk to her. She came, we talked, and she's super excited about what we're doing, the mission of Heart Church, the vision of Heart Church. She's super excited. And I said, I'm trying to get a venue. She said, who you been trying to talk to? I said, Miss Amanda, Rankin County, Sheriff's Department, trying to get the Rankin County multi-purpose pavilion. This is a tornado shelter for the community. And so I said, I hadn't been able to get to her. I hadn't been able to connect. She's like, give me 1 second. She went inside, came back out within 5 minutes. She said, hey, the venue's yours. Oh, how did you get a hold of her? She said, I just called her cell phone number. So she knows people. Anyway, she said, Ryan, I can do it a little better. I said, what do you got? She said, I'm going to put you in our magazine, Hometown Magazines of Brandon, Mississippi. If you know anything about these magazines, it's a pretty big deal. So she's putting us in her magazine, and there's 7,000 people who subscribe to this magazine for a whole year, and we're going to be in it. So we're going to be in 7,000 homes of Brandon. And then I met with her husband a couple weeks later, who is a talented guy. I mean, big time talented. He was a lead pastor for like 21 years, and he was a youth pastor for 10 years. So he knows a little bit about ministry. And I talked to him, and this guy is talented. Did I say talented? He is talented, guys. He can play any instrument. He's written over 30 songs. We're on the same page. I'm excited. Can I just say that I'm excited, guys? So you have to bear with me in my excitement. We've had 2 baptized. I've led 2 young men to the Lord. They're in their 20s. I discipled them for 10 weeks. We have a portable baptistry that we baptize these guys at our relational meeting. So it encourages the church, because this is what we're going to do week in and week out. We're going to see people fall in love with Jesus. We're going to baptize them, and we're going to disciple them. Heart Church is going to get back to the basics of church. We are not going to be confined to 4 walls. We're going to be a church that is on a mission, being intentional about the community that we live in. So we're going to get back to the basics. And we're going to do what the church is called, the ecclesia, the ones who are called out. We're going to call our brothers and sisters out. If they're not living in a manner worthy of God, we're going to call them out. I mean, because we got to get back to that. Like, tiptoeing around the gospel? Like, come on, we can't do that. That's not okay. We've got to make sure that living in a manner worthy that God has called us to. That's a holy living. And if they're not only representing themselves in church, we're representing Jesus Christ, who loves us so much and desires for us to walk with him. So, hey, I could just go on and on and on. Here's what I need you to pray for. We need a building. We need a building soon and very soon. We need 50 on our launch team. So I need you to pray. Okay? I love you guys.